Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? And welcome to the 15th episode, actually, of the Deadly Nutter Butter podcast. And if you're new listener, it's a podcast where I basically talk about things that are happening, how I feel, what's going on in my life, any type of tech news, which we are actually doing today. The last couple of podcasts, I've completely neglected the tech news area, but this time I pulled up some stuff. We're going to talk about it a little bit, but the biggest thing right now, the biggest personal thing for me right now that has happened is what happened Saturday. If you missed it, you missed a good fucking stream. You catch me live right now, twitch.tv/deadlynutterbutter. I'm telling you, things are popping right now. Things are really, really popping on Saturday. First and foremost, played Last of Us. Getting more of that later, but I played Last of Us. Got that whole thing figured out. That's a whole fucking story too. But played that, and then I switched over to The Division 2, which if you've been around the stream, you know I've been loving that game. It's so much fun to do. A lot of things in it. I like building my character, which I thought I was getting close to having something concrete and done. But then I quickly learned, no, actually, I'm not at all nearly done with a build at all, because I need to do New York expansion. Working on that one now. And then, finally get to work on having a concrete build, which for a while I thought, I'm going to go with a DPS, critical hit damage build, but I've learned no, maybe that's not quite the build I should be going for. But anyways, who cares about that, right? The big thing that happened on Saturday during the Division 2 part of the stream was I got raided. I didn't get raided by just anybody. I got raided by one of the top tier Division 2 streamers. I hope I get his name right. Inigo Montoya. Hopefully I say that right. I have a hard time pronouncing some names, and that is just a tongue twister for me. I was actually practicing beforehand. He rated me with was it 300? No, 100 and some people. Either way, 100 to 200 some people. He hosted me for like 273 viewers and a rate of 100 and some odd viewers. It was fantastic. Okay, I had maybe one or two people in my stream at the time, and the raid just sent me way up. Just fucking, I averaged the fucking night at 35 viewers. That has never happened in my whole streaming hobby career thing that I'm doing. I don't even know what to call it. But yeah, he rated me. Craziest thing ever. I have never would have thought that would happen to me. And like the worst part is I am the worst god awful thing is someone asked me who rated me, and like the name just fucking blanked. I completely forgot. And if you don't know anything about rating, for example, if you don't know anything, let me tell you a little bit about it. Basically what he is doing is he is getting offline. He's done streaming for the night. He's getting offline, and instead of just cutting it off, he's like, you know what? I'm going to take my group, my little community, my group of people, my friends, whatever, and I'm going to, I guess, donate or shove them, not really shove them, but, just place them in somebody else's stream, my stream. That's what he did. So he took all the viewers watching his stream at the time and then put them in my stream. And then I guess I kind of grew from there. Hopefully I grew. I don't know, actually. I haven't streamed since then. I'll be obviously streaming Tuesday. Yes, this Tuesday. And I don't know what they're into. Like he is a big Division 2 streamer. I've been watching him since the raid, and so far all he's streamed is Division 2, which, whatever, fine, cool. But I almost felt bad because I'm not completely a Division 2, I don't know, streamer, I guess. I classify myself as a variety type streamer. I stream many different games just simply because I don't think it's the game that makes the stream. It's, the broadcaster. It's me. I make the stream. I make the stream interesting, or at least entertaining, or slightly interesting, something like that. So we'll see if, this is a growing point or just, a nice gesture. I don't know. I guess nice gesture. I thanked him, obviously. I sent a message and thanked him for, the raid and everything. And it was just really awesome. Like, it is probably the highlight of my Twitch streaming thing that I've done. It was really amazing because like I made like one of my goals when I first started streaming was to reach this affiliate I don't know, status, I guess. Yeah, affiliate status. Don't know why. I almost said affiliate badge, but that's not quite right. Anyways, affiliate status. So if you don't know what affiliate status is, it means you are not necessarily top tier, but you're getting there. But like the entry level to affiliate is super low. Like it's easy to manipulate to get into affiliate status. You need 3 average viewers. And if you know how to manipulate the system before doing it, you can easily manipulate 3 viewership pretty easily in a matter of weeks. Pretty easy to do. But I didn't want to do that. I was like, you know what? I feel like if I reach affiliate, like if I I don't know, I don't want to say hack, but boost or trick the system or whatever you want to call it, affiliate's still nothing at that point. You don't have any audience at all. You know, like I do have before the raid, I did have a very small audience. I had a handful, maybe not at the same time, but maybe 5 people would come in and that would be it. It was fine. It was perfect. I actually really liked having this little, I don't know, group of friends who would like hang out with me while I play video games and talk it up with me. That's how I like to stream. Is I like to, I guess, first, I'm not really focused on the game. Like I am, because I don't want to put on a good show or whatever. But at the same time, I'm not going to completely ignore my boys in chat here, and that's what makes Doom so hard. Anyways, so you have like. If you trick the system and you get your affiliate, but you have no audience, well, like, what's the point of getting affiliate? You know, like, it was just something that I wanted to do. It's something I wanted to get, even though I didn't really do it myself, but it's something I wanted to get organically and do it right. And again, I don't really, I guess, you know what? No, I didn't really do it, quote unquote, right. What I did was just get lucky and get this awesome raid of people, and it was crazy. And I played with one guy. I think he is either a fat guy. Yeah, I think it was called Fat Guy is his Twitch name. Shit, I shouldn't say names on here. But anyways, he just asked me if he can join in on me and play with me. I was like, yeah, fuck it, why not? You know, like I don't give a shit. Like I guess some people, I don't know. Maybe if I was more in tune or more like in the skill level, I guess, of some of these other big streamers who play games like Division 2, I would probably be more like, no, you know what, my man, no offense, but I'm gonna play by myself here for whatever reasons. I don't know, you farming for certain gear and you're not really wanting to do co-op, it's fine. You know, there's always reasons here. There's always reasons, and very well, I don't know, not very well excusable, but you know, like very good reasons to do that type of thing. But for me, I'm like, hey, why not? You know, like I'm pretty low level status streamer, and I'm like, that's just yeah, why not join up on me? And he helped me almost get through the whole expansion of New York very, very quickly, because like, okay, before I did the expansion, I had a pretty good build going on there. Pretty good build. I was doing DPS, critical hit damage type of build, and it was really good. I was smoking guys with an LMG very easily, just melting through them like nothing. And then the expansion happened. The expansion takes that all away from me because it expands upon the armor. I go from level 30 to level 40 now, and I get better armor and better skills and better core attributes and better talents, better skills even get better at that. So like so all my armor became very much obsolete, and it was like, oh well, that sucks, I guess. I'll just delete it and get rid of it because I guess I don't need it now. So now I have to go do another build, which is fine, because before I was really aiming for a critical hit DPS damage type of build, just to be able to smoke the enemies with my guns and, you know, whatever, it's fine. But he showed me a different path. He basically took me to Division 2 college here and showed me a whole another side of the game. A game that I kind of knew about, but even more so, because I knew about, like, there's like this aspect of the game where there's a workbench and you get to take apart your armor and put it to other armor. I didn't know how to work it correctly. He really showed me how to work this bench correctly and deconstruct armor, take core attributes, take attributes, this take talent, and whatever, and take all that off of certain pieces of gear and then apply it to different parts of gear. So you basically can farm the gear that you like and want, but maybe you don't get like necessarily like the good roll on it, the correct attribute or correct core talent or whatever it's called. I forget. I'm really bad at this. But you can now, but let's say you get another piece of armor that's not so good, but it has that one thing you really want on this other piece of armor. Well, you can actually take this armor that isn't so good with that one thing that you like on it, take that one thing you like out, destroy that armor, and then put that thing that you like into the armor that's actually better, and then make it even more so. Like, this is so much better than just grinding out and killing enemies and hoping you get that roll that you want. I'm looking at you, Destiny 2. God damn it, get your shit together on this. This is something breaking. I love it. It's great. Because the problem with Destiny 2 was it was like a gamble. You go through a strike, you go through a raid, whatever have you, and hopefully you'll get the random drop, the drop that you want, the god roll, as they say. Hopefully you get that, and then you'll have it. But no, not in Division 2. Division 2 does it slightly different. They do it like, don't get me wrong, you're gonna have to wait and grind out certain pieces of gear just to get that gear set or that gear piece that you want. But let's say it's not necessarily the roll or has certain talents or whatever that you don't like, and it doesn't matter so much. Now, don't get me wrong, you want at least 2 out of the 3 that you like. The third one that you don't like, you can replace easily with another piece of gear that you hopefully don't use or don't need, and then go from there. It's fantastic. And then he also showed me like maybe the build that I was doing, the DPS critical build, isn't necessarily the best option at all to even go through and smoke enemies. He was really showing me the skill build. The skill build is probably top tier for at least burning through PvE. Burning through PvE, and it was amazing. Like, he would throw out a cluster mine, and it would go out, kill all the people, and then more people come, and you throw another one immediately after. He had just gobs of clusters, because like that's what a skill build does. It kept his skills regenerating quicker and faster and almost immediately. It was great. And I was watching Inigo on Sunday just to see how he plays, because he's the guy who rated me and whatever, just gave him a subscription, and he was also running a skill build, but he was running a flame, not a flamethrower, but like a flame grenade thing. And I guess right now it's going to get fixed, because right now it's super overpowered. It's going to be nerfed slightly in the next few days or few weeks, when some update that's going to happen. But it's going to make sure that it doesn't just like one hit kill some of these guys, because he was doing Dark Zone, which is PvE and some PvP depending on the server of people in there. But he was able to just one shot these guys with this flame grenade, and they get hit, they catch fire, and like it just drains their armor, drains their health, and they're dead. They doesn't have to put up a fight. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. But because he had a skill build on it, he didn't have to like wait to to have that skill regenerate to come back. There was no delay, there was no timeout, there was nothing. He was just one grenade after another after another. It was amazing. So it really made me think differently about my my character. And like right now I'm in a good spot, because I have not maxed out this character in level. So I'll do this as a skill build, and then I'll start a whole new build, a new character, and maybe do a different build. Maybe an armor build, and there's obviously critical hit build, there's DPS build, there's many different builds I can actually work on here. But yeah, it's like I have so much more I don't know, enthusiasm, I guess, into this game. Like, I was really enthusiastic about it at first, but now it's been opened up to me a little bit more, and I've garnished a good amount of follows now. Like, again, none of them, or maybe not all of them, will come back for the next stream, which is fine. They're not obligated to, but I definitely have more enthusiasm. I'm like, all right, let's really go into it now, type of attitude into the Division 2, and we'll see where it goes from there. I definitely want to know because like, again, this guy Inigo, he seems to be really into Division 2, and his audience is obviously also really into Division 2. But you know, like, hopefully they'll stick around. Maybe not. It's all good either way. I'm just like really happy I got this affiliate status, and without him, I definitely wouldn't be at that point yet still, because before him I was averaging like 1.4 or 1.5 viewership, and like I said, you need 3 viewers to get this affiliate status. So after his raid, like my average viewership just like skyrocketed. Fantastic. Got me up to affiliate. We cooking now. We cooking with bread. We cooking with seasoning. We really going after it. So what does affiliate status actually mean? I'm not really that sure, to be honest. Like, I know you can use borrowed, like, viewers can buy bits and do things with bits, and then also buy or subscribe to your channel, which you get emotes with. There's a bunch of different stuff. So like, it's definitely like a new territory, and I feel bad because I was like, I got plenty of time. I'm not going to worry about doing that emotes and whatnot for affiliate, because like, you know, I was like, I was at 1.5 average and I need 3. So I was like, you know, when I get to 2 or 2.5, then I'll look into doing emotes and all this and that. But now, yeah, we hit it. So it's like, fuck. Now I gotta actually come up with some stuff here to make the subscription cost worth it, if anybody actually subscribes. I don't know. I hope they do. Who knows? But this is a whole new territory now, and I'm really excited. Like, I was for a while there. I was like, you know what? It's probably not going to happen, and it's fine. At some point, I forget. I can't necessarily name what point. But I was like, you know what? If it doesn't happen, totally cool. It's whatever. I tried. I'll keep streaming because it's fun to do. It's fun to hang out with the people that watch me. It's fun to play with the people that watch me. It's whatever. I'll keep doing what I'm doing without the affiliate status. And now we hit it, and it's like, okay, now we good to go. So I'm definitely like, I don't know. I got a whole new energy, whole new outlet on this Twitch streaming thing. It's amazing. And I did. Oh, not going to say how much because it doesn't matter. I did get my first donations as well. It's insanity. I never thought it would happen. I honestly never, ever would have thought it would happen. And I had to ask why. Like, why? That's money you could use for much better things here. Anything than, like, you know, because like, I don't want to say I don't put in work in my streams. I definitely do a lot of work outside of it, just setting up the scene, setting up, you know, what is that called? Media share, setting up. I do actually have a store that no one ever really buys from, but that's fine. It's cool. You just buy with raffle points, setting up that stuff. And, you know, it never really played out, which is fine. But, you know, I did ask why, because like, I don't really do as much as like, obviously the top tier streamers. The top tier streamers do a lot more with their stream and outside of their stream, and in networking and on Twitter and in Discord. And then me, I have all those things, but I don't really do a whole lot. So it was like, why would you donate to me out of all people? And what the common answer was I'm a pretty chill streamer and I'm a good guy, which I don't understand. Like, yeah, I get it. I sort of. No, actually, no, I don't get it at all. It doesn't make sense. Like, a chill streamer, I feel like any streamer would be chill. Like, I feel like that's a weird thing to say. It's a weird concept to me. Because, like, what are these other people doing on here? Like, how is anybody else not chill? I don't understand. Like, I just don't. I see it all the time on Twitter. It's like, positive chill vibes only, and live now, here I am. And it's like, I don't know. I guess maybe I don't know what I'm doing right, but what I am doing is right. So maybe it's not important that I mean, no, it probably is important that I know what I'm doing right, so I can, you know, improve upon it. Because I feel like I might actually have something. I don't know what it is. I don't know how big it is, but it's definitely something I have, and I want to improve on that. I want to evolve from this and make it something more. Because who knows? I mean, I was stupid. Like, is it too stupid to say the dream is to obviously be a partner streamer and make this a career? That's obviously the dream, but like, Like I said, I'm 27 years old. Am I too old for dreams? Am I too old for these type of goals? Who knows? I want to say no, but at the same time, you see people like Tim Tatman. Fuck, I'm terrible with names, obviously. Damn, the name escaped me. I'm pretty sure King Gothalion. They're all, 30 or over. I know Ninja's getting up there. Shroud is getting up there. I think he's my age, actually. So not quite there yet, but, But they've been streaming way before me for years. They've built up a big thing for years. So, like, am I, what is the time here? Like, when I see people at, like, entertainment, content creators, like on YouTube who do 10-year specials, they've been at it for 10 years to get to that point. So, like, in 10 years, I'll be 37. Am I really going to be doing this for 10 years? I don't know. So, I definitely, it'd be cool to do. But, like, I don't know if, like, that gate is, or that road is now closed. Like, it'd be interesting to pursue it, without a doubt. But maybe not necessarily to the degree of partnership. I definitely want to, I don't want to make money on this. I don't mind making money, but my goal is to not make money. I didn't have a donation panel or link at all anywhere in my stream that they were asking for it, and I didn't know how to get access to it, because never would have thought it would happen. It's not why I do it. I see people who maybe have like an audience like mine, a couple of viewers, 3 to 5 viewers, 1 to 5, whatever, just very small, very small, very tight, but very close. And they always had like a tip page or something, like, come tip me, support me. And it's just like, I just didn't feel right. I couldn't do that to my little audience, my little friends that I had going on, my friends. Because, I have a full-time job. Don't get me wrong, people always need money. Don't get me wrong about that. People always like money. But at the same time, I didn't want to have money involved in my hobby here, because I wanted to keep keep it as a hobby. But now, obviously, there's money involved because of affiliate status. I want people to have emotes and whatever, if they want them. Again, it doesn't matter. Their time is more valuable to me than the money they can donate or whatever. The money I can make is not as valuable as their time. I just want them to, and you all, to be entertained, to be around and hang out with me and chat, just hang out. That's all I want. This is my goal. Just to have a group of people who watch me play video games and listen to me talk about stupid shit, because I do talk a lot about some stupid fucking shit. If you've ever been on my stream, you know what I'm talking about. Not last time, but one of the times I was talking about cannibalism, because why not? But as I said earlier, I did play Last of Us before Division 2 on Saturday, and what inspired me to play Last of Us, that old game from 2013. Yeah, it's been out for, what is that, 7 years now? It's an old game. It's okay, it's not that old, but in video game years, if that's even a thing, it's pretty old. But what inspired me to play it was the fact that not too long ago, it was announced that The Last of Us 2, or Part 2, was delayed until further notice because of the COVID-19. That's right, COVID-19. It takes another one, takes another thing, ruins another thing. It was supposed to come out May 29th, and I guess Naughty Dog came out with a message that said, no, not going to happen. Not going to happen. In fact, the actual message, let me pull it up here real quick. I think the actual message said, as you've likely just seen, the release of The Last of Us Part 2 has been delayed. We're sure this news is just as disappointing to you as it is to us. We wanted to reach out to all of you in our community to give you a little more information. And really, this is not a whole lot of information. However, there is some little bit of good news here, as they say. Actually, it's what they actually said here. Hang on a second. Hang on. Nope. Okay, so the actual good news is we're nearly done with the development of The Last of Us 2, but we're in the midst of fixing our final bugs. However, even with us finishing the game, we are faced with the reality due to logistics beyond our control. We couldn't launch Last of Us 2 to our satisfaction. We want to make sure everyone gets to play The Last of Us Part 2 around the same time, ensuring that we're doing everything possible to preserve the best experience for everybody. This meant delaying the game until such a time where we can solve these logistic issues. We are bummed about this decision, but ultimately understood it's what's best and fair to all our players. We're hoping that this won't be a long delay, and will update you as soon as we have new information to share. We wish you all, your families, and your friends the best of health. Thank you for being amazing fans and your continued support. Stay safe. Naughty Dog. So basically what has happened is they have it pretty much done. However, because of the pandemic, because of COVID, it's made it impossible to release because, we are all under at least in the United States. Oh my God, some dude's mowing his lawn outside my house. That's annoying. That's really bad. I hate that audio right now. Okay, so basically what ended up happening is they can't release the games to stores. People aren't going to go to the stores now because they can't. It's like in my state, for example, Walmart has no, this is a good idea. This is a good thing. Walmart has announced that, limited number of people in their stores, and that's it. No one's going out to buy. I don't imagine a lot of people right now are going to be going out and buying video games, even though Steam is having record sales. But that's going to end soon. I mean, it's eventually those record sales because people have money, and then all of a sudden people aren't going to have so much money because a lot of people aren't working. But Last of Us 2 basically got delayed because they can't release a physical edition of this game. Now, the bright side is they did say it's not meant to be delayed forever. Eventually they'll have it all worked out. It'll probably be if things go okay, I imagine November, December type release for holiday season. That's what I imagine. That's best case scenario. I'm probably wrong on it. I don't know what the other logistic issues could be, but obviously there are some updates to this because that's the initial thing that came out. But Neil Druckmann, oh fuck, I'm terrible with names. Neil Druckmann basically said they're looking into all sorts of possibilities here to release it. Now, obviously, a lot of people are saying just release it digitally. That's fine. However, the problem with that is, this is a big game. The Last of Us 2 is going to be a big game. Last of Us, the first one, won a whole bunch of awards, critically acclaimed, financially successful, superb game. So obviously, Last of Us 2 is going to be a game that a lot of people really want or hyped up for it, and a lot of people obviously want it now. So you release it digitally with already a strained server network, most likely because of everyone, being quarantined, having to stay at home. What else are they going to do? They're going to play video games. They're going to be on the server network. They're going to overload it. Basically, they are. My voice is going. They are overloading it right now, actually, or putting a lot more stress on it at least. So they release this game. Let's just say 1 million people all at once are now trying to buy and download one game. Now, it would probably be possible without a doubt, but the problem is it would take God knows how long for it to actually download, because so many people are going to be hitting the servers, and the servers will be like, let's calm down here. We got to throttle back here. We got to throttle back before the whole thing just shuts down. And, then that's going to piss off more people because, they're trying to download probably 100 gigabyte type game, probably, maybe a little less, but I would say 70 to 100 gigabytes. Red Dead Redemption 2 was 110, I believe, and that took 2 fucking discs, so it's probably not gonna be that big, but I would guess 70 to 100 gigs of raw data that you have to download off a PlayStation Network, and 100 people trying to hit that at once. Not 100 people, 100 million, no, 1 million people trying to hit that all at once. Do the fucking math. 100 gigabytes times 1 million. That's a lot of fucking data trying to be soaked out of a server all at once at one time. It's just not, I don't doubt Sony's network is bad. It's not bad at all, actually. It's probably very good. However, it's not supposed to be this good. It's not supposed to be, it was never put to the test of what is going on right now. I mean, a lot of people are home. A lot of people are playing PlayStation, Xbox, computer. Like, obviously, ISPs are really being put to the test here. But it is not a good idea. I mean, like, of course, I was kind of, like, annoyed because I've been dying to play this second one forever, since February, man, when it first got delayed. But since February, and then it got delayed to May, and then now it's just delayed forever. But at the same time, I would rather them release it the way that it's supposed to be released. Because, like, you know, like, yes, a digital copy release would be great. But at the same time, I know for a fact that they know it's going to hit hard. They know the server's going to be brutal that day. And the last thing they want is to have the network crash. That's the last thing they would want. I don't blame them. So I guess waiting would probably be the best. I guess, as much as I hate to admit it, but waiting would probably be the best. And that's what inspired me to play Last of Us, is just the fact that I was so excited for it. I was ready to go. I didn't pre-order it, admittedly, thank God. But I was ready to go. I was ready to play it in May. I was like, you know what? I'm going to set up the PlayStation 4. I got a capture card. It's going to be great. And obviously it's not happening. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just buy the remastered version on the PlayStation Network. It's like $15 and play it that way. And obviously it's not the second one. And obviously I've played the first one once. I've only played it once. So, you know, it's a good game to play through again. Like, the story in it's excellent. I actually choked up the very beginning. Is so much more emotional than I remember. I don't know why I choked up. Because I knew it was going to happen. Like, it's not a thing that I didn't know was going to happen. It's not a thing I forgot. I remember a lot of the major plot points in the game, but for some reason, watching it again, I was like, damn, this game is going to be rough on me for some reason. I don't know why. But it's also, maybe because it's like more topical now. Like, it's like almost, I want to say it's not the reality we're living in, but it's pretty close to it. The fact that there's a lot of fear, a lot of panic, and it could, I don't want to say it could, but it very well could go down this way. And not necessarily like the zombies, but just in the way people react to what's going on. It could get to that point. No, hopefully it doesn't. I hope it doesn't. I'm not very good in statistics. I couldn't say what the chances are, but you know, I don't think that it's an impossibility. I think that eventually things will get better and things will be happy. We'll never get to that point like in The Last of Us, but it could, is all I'm trying to say. But setting up setting up the PlayStation 4 to the capture card to stream through OBS and all that, it was a fucking nightmare. I really underestimate sometimes the amount of work that's going to go into setting something like this up. I've never, like, obviously streaming from PC to Twitch is a lot easier to do this. I mean, it's all there. It's in one thing. But now I have a external device that's going into my computer to be internally decoded, and there's a lot of things I didn't think about. One of that being is sound, which I thought would be super fucking simple because I have a Yamaha mixer, MG10XU. Love this thing, by the way. It's fantastic. Had this, and I was like, okay, this will be simple. I'll just hook up, audio jack out of the controller into the board. Piece of cake. Not a problem. No. It was not that simple. Of course it wasn't that simple. Why would it be that simple? I don't know why. It would, like, I have a 3.5 millimeter jack to, I guess, RC cables, whatever. I'll just plug it into the red and white jack and call it a day. No, that's not how it would work. I think the problem that I believe was what it was the fact that the audio jack that's coming out of the controller is meant for headsets. It's just meant for headsets. So it's not going to be powerful. I guess the amplification is not going to be too great, the gain, if you will. So I plugged it into the board. Basically, it was sending a very basic headphone connection volume level. It wasn't that loud. I turned the gain all the way up and like the volume in the system all the way up, and you can barely hear it. It was just barely there. And I was like, Oh, balls. Okay. And I then, like, okay. I had to think about it. I had to, basically, I went out and got a auxiliary cable. That's what it is. Because I have other adapters. I have a 3.5 millimeter to 1/4 jack, 1/4 jack. So I was able to plug that into my mixer, but that still wasn't enough. Because I do have gain controls on 4 inputs for the mics, but like, it wasn't enough. I had it all the way up, and there was the weird hissing sound. It was not the play. So what I ended up having to do, this is so fucking stupid, but I have an audio interface. I hooked up the auxiliary cable to the 1/4 adapter into one input into the audio interface, and then in the back of this audio interface is 2 1/4 jacks for left and right, and then I had another cable adapter that basically had 2 1/4 jacks to 1 jack, to 1/4 jack, so it looked like like a Y cable basically. So I had the 2 inputs into the 2 outputs, the 2 inputs into the 2 outputs of the audio interface, and then had the 1 input plugged into the board, and the audio interface it has a gain on that, so I had 2 gains going into the board. Okay, no, I had one. Oh yeah, so basically I had a gain on the audio interface turned up, and I also had the gain on the audio on the mixer, my Yamaha mixer, also turned up, just to get the volume working properly. And that was also with the PlayStation 4 system audio turned up all the way. Only then did I have good audio. And even then because there was so much gain going on, there was a lot of volume being turned up here, there was an annoying hissing sound throughout the whole thing. So I was like, holy fucking shit. Thank God I have, what are these called again? Hang on a second. These are called hertz? Yeah. Hertz. So like mids, high, lows, basically. And I was able to mess with these knobs, and I was able to cut the hissing down significantly, but not enough. I could still hear it throughout my headphones, and it was pretty annoying, but I was able to get rid of that pretty easily. But still, it was like one of the things where I was like, I have way too much going on right here just to get clean audio. So I do what all Twitch streamers do when they encounter a problem streaming, throw money at the problem. So that's what I did. I threw money at the problem. I got a digital converter to RC whatever cables, and yeah, there we go. I fixed it right away. I had to get a digital optical cable, whatever the hell it's called, because the PlayStation 4 has that jack, and then it goes into this adapter, and then it goes out to the RC, and now I have much better audio. I don't have to worry about having an audio interface. It goes right to the Yamaha mixer. The sound is now plenty loud and plenty crisp. It is fantastic. It was definitely a needed buy, because I can't have that. Even though I just made affiliate status. Even though I just made affiliate status. I like having the quality. It's there. I wanted to make it look and sound good, like you're actually there playing the game with me, on your couch or whatever. And you can't have that with like trashy audio and trashy looking visuals. It just doesn't work that way. You break the I don't know, I don't want to say illusion, but you kind of break the illusion there. But now it works. It worked beautifully. I got the stuff in today, tested it out, and like, fantastic. I love it. I couldn't be more happy with it for now. And like, because I have that, I now can plug in my Nintendo Switch, so I can also now finally do some Nintendo Switch streaming. And I don't know what to do with I don't know what to stream with it, at least, because like, I have Luigi's Mansion 3, but I feel like I need to save that for spooky season. But I also don't have, what is that? Animal Crossing. I don't have that at all. I have an interest in playing it, but like, I didn't play the first one. I hear it's sort of like Stardew Valley, but not really, but kind of. So it's, I really like Stardew Valley. That was a fun game to play for a while. I put way many hours into that. But there's a lot of games I can play with Nintendo Switch. I also have Breath of the Wild I can play again. I just kind of want to like play some other games besides what I've already been playing, and that's what makes it so odd about, not necessarily odd, but makes it really awkward about being rated by a Division 2 type streamers, because, you know, like all these people who follow me are not really, maybe I wouldn't think they would be expecting me to play Division 2, but that's their niche, you know. That's what they like to watch, obviously, because they watch him play Division 2, that, you know, they're going to be solely relying on Division 2 gameplay. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, it's just a hell of a good fucking week, man. Out of all the shit that's happening out in the world, it was a good fucking week for me. I couldn't be happier right now. It was fantastic. Just an overall good week. What else is there to say about it, really? But I did pull up some other things that I wanted to talk about, and that was the, I guess, viewership of, I don't know, the big streaming networks here: Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Mixer. These platforms, not necessarily people, but platforms. You know, they're doing well right now, obviously, because of the stay-at-home orders, the quarantines and whatnot, the shelter in place. These are, you know, this has helped many platforms, all the platforms probably, except for one. poor Mixer here. Oh, Mixer. But basically, so the total hours watched in quarter one, Twitch had 3.1 million-ish viewers or hours watched. YouTube had 1 million hours watched. Facebook had a little over 500,000, and no, they had well over 500,000. Sorry, they had Facebook had 553 million hours watched, and Mixer only had 81 million hours watched. Yikes, Mixer, yikes. And like, what is the deal? Like, what makes it worse? Hang on, I gotta find it in the article. Mixer, however, experienced a decrease in hours watched, down more than 7% from the previous quarter. Ouch. Like, what is your deal, Mixer? What's going on there, buddy? Because it doesn't make, like, Mixer, I knew about YouTube, their gaming area. I knew about Facebook's gaming area, and obviously Twitch is king, but I didn't know how bad it was. Like, I always thought it was Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, and then Facebook gaming. Like, I did, like, that seemed like the easiest thing to do, because I know Facebook is, I don't know, Facebook. Like, who the fuck wants to watch shit on like, Facebook had some bad PR. I would just assume that no one's been on, you know, Facebook anymore. Not even that, but like the demographics of Facebook are way different from Twitch. Like, you know, I feel like Facebook is older people. Like, I guess as a meme now, but, you know, just like the age demographic of Facebook is much older, and they might not be interested so much in Facebook gaming. Like, who the fuck is watching Facebook gaming? But maybe I'm like thinking too broadly here. Like, I don't think this says, no, I'm not seeing anywhere right now that the hours are just Facebook gaming. So, like, I guess if there's talk shows on Facebook streaming, maybe that helps. And same thing with YouTube. Maybe there's more going on in, like, I guess, in real life, or like the just chatting section in Twitch, something like that. Maybe why YouTube and Facebook has the hours that they have, and that's why Mixer doesn't. Because I don't know of any, I couldn't name anything like live shows like YouTube or Facebook, but I do know Linus Tech Tips does the WAN show, and they do that on YouTube. Also, they do it on Twitch as well, I believe, but not necessarily Mixer. So I don't know what the deal is here. I felt like Mixer was the come up child, the underdog that was going to take over Twitch soon, but no, not at all. Twitch still has a very firm fucking hold on the streaming platform, I guess, if you want to call that, is top tier. Let's just put it that way. Twitch is top tier, and I guess their main competitor now is Google, YouTube. Don't know how to dethrone Twitch though. Like, what makes people watch Twitch over, I don't know, Mixer? Like, I don't mind Mixer. Like, I actually, when, I don't know, the whole streaming wars were going on between Mixer and Twitch with buying people to go stream exclusively to their platform, I was like, you know what? Maybe I should look into Mixer. You know, not necessarily because I think my audience or viewership would be any bigger or better or anything like that, but, you know, I just wanted to see what the hubbub was all about, because big people were going. Shroud went, Ninja went, I guess King Galathion, whatever his name is, he went. I did watch him a lot on Twitch, but I didn't follow in the Mixer. I do check in on his stream every now and then, but it's just like, why don't I stay? Why am I salty that he left Twitch? I don't know. But I guess I did look into Mixer, so it's like, you know what? Maybe it is the next big thing. And I, for once, would like to be in on the next big thing. I always I feel like I'm coming out the tail end of everything. And not necessarily think that I would be more successful if I came in at the beginning, but it'd just be nice being there and being like, hey, I started streaming on Mixer before it got this big type of deal. Like, I want that clout. I want to be able to say that, and I can't. And I thought, you know what, maybe now is the time to get a Mixer, but Mixer doesn't really, there is something off about it. I don't know what to say. It's just like when I go there, I see some people, they just don't have the numbers. They just don't. I like the people, like Twitch now has the numbers, has a lot of people viewing it, but obviously, you know, a lot of people on Twitch are going to just watch Tim Tatman, XQC, I think his name is, not Shroud, I almost said Shroud, but not Shroud. Tim Tatman, Forsaw, whatever his name is. You know, the big guys. Oh, Dr. Disrespect, for Christ's sake. You know, they're going to watch those guys, and that's fine. But still, you got a retention problem in Mixer, and people just don't stay in Mixer. Not necessarily streamers, but viewers. Viewers don't stay in Mixer because it's not popping right now. And like maybe in 10 years, Mixer would be a better player, but since their viewership or hours watched went down, kind of doubting it right now. Kind of doubting it, and I don't know what. Twitch so far has not gotten bad enough. Yes, they have made some stupid fucking decisions in banning people and not being completely transparent as to why this person got banned for this reason when other person did the exact same thing and didn't get banned at all. There was a lot of that going on Twitch, but that doesn't ever really affect the majority of the audience of Twitch. It doesn't hurt them. It just hurts the streamer. Obviously, if streamers now banned, like, you know, what the fuck are they gonna watch? It all really depends. I mean, you ban someone like Dr. Disrespect, he is like the best at what he does right now. He is all that there is. He puts on a character and streams and really good at it, obviously, and that's what he does. So where do those I don't know what his average viewership is, but I've seen his numbers between 15,000 and 25,000 people. Where do they go when he got banned? Going to the restroom recording. Where did they go? Like, they didn't go anywhere. They fucking left, probably. I can't imagine them substituting some average person who doesn't put on a production show quite like he does. Now, there are definitely streamers out there, I've seen them, who put on a little show, and it's fine, but it's not to the quality of Dr. Disrespect. It's hard to step down, you know? It's hard to be like, it's like going from cable TV, having that crisp HD, to just a regular antenna. You have a quality issue, and like, it's not as well polished, doesn't look as good, and you like having things look good. And, you know, like, it's like, okay, better example. Imagine going and getting a $50 burger. Is $50 burger even a thing? I don't know. Your favorite restaurant for a burger or pizza or whatever. Now imagine going to like Pizza Hut and getting that awful cheap pizza, and, you know, like, it's a quality difference. You know, you don't want to eat the Pizza Hut pizza when you've had Giordano's or Gino's pizza. It just doesn't hit right. And that's what I feel like would happen. That's what I feel like is happening right now. Is like, you know, Mixer, they probably got some quality people, or quality streamers, but maybe not to the top tier as some of the other streamers on Twitch. The top streamers on Twitch, at least. Obviously, Mixer has Shroud and Ninja, and they're really good at what they do, but, you know, what do they do that Twitch doesn't have that they can also do, you know? Like, Mixer needs somebody like Dr. Disrespect. They need somebody that puts on a show. Because like I've been to Shroud's stream, I've been to Ninja stream, and they just kind of play the game and talk about the game. It's just kind of like, it's fine. Like that's fine for a good amount of people, obviously. But for some people, there needs to be a hook. There needs to be a hook. Something that gets people there. Because when you say Dr. Disrespect, people know that. Like I feel like an average person would probably know, not average person, but average gamer, someone who casually watches streams, someone who casually goes to Twitch, maybe even casually streams himself or herself. So when you say Dr. Disrespect, they know that person. They know where they stream. And, what, like Ninja, like his stuff didn't change. Like he is the exact same streamer as he was on Twitch. He just streams on Mixer now. So Mixer needs somebody, I think, almost like not necessarily a copycat, but somebody like Dr. Disrespect to put on a show and to really show off the features that are on Mixer, because there are some other features on Mixer that Twitch doesn't have, not necessarily good or bad. I know they have GIFs that you can display at the top of the chat and this and that, so there needs to be somebody who takes advantage of these features that are on Mixer but not necessarily on Twitch, and I don't want to say spin them in a positive light, or spin them in a positive light, but give them a very positive, I don't want to say, I keep saying positive, there's nothing negative with these features, but just make the features stand out even more. Just make them sellable to a certain extent. Because, you go, if this person, hypothetical person, streamed on Twitch, they couldn't do a thing that makes their stream so great because it's not available on Twitch, it's only available on Mixer. Mixer doesn't have a person that has quite done that yet. They have people who, obviously the big three I just told, Ninja, Shroud, and King Gathalion. They do well number wise. Obviously not the same numbers they used to have, but just they don't take advantage of all of what Mixer has to offer. I feel like their chat kind of takes advantage of it, but like they don't make it a key point of these new features. And even then, like when the Halo Master Chief Collection thing came out, I was fully expecting these guys to be playing it because it's Microsoft. Like Microsoft owns Mixer, it makes sense for them to also be promoting this game, but they didn't even do that. Didn't make sense to me at all. Like why pay these people to be there if you're not taking advantage of anything, really? Like nothing at all was being taken advantage. It just seemed weird. Now again, they could be doing exclusives, Microsoft exclusives here in the coming weeks, or when the new Xbox comes out, maybe. But who knows at this point? It appears the wars or whatever, the grabbing of people and taking them from the platform is over, and it was pretty over very quickly. And hopefully with these numbers that are out, it's over for good. Because I don't even know, maybe I do know of some people, but not necessarily didn't memorize their names, obviously, but there were people who got bought by YouTube Gaming as well as Facebook Gaming. I think his name was like Toast or something. He went to Facebook Gaming. It was like, why just stream exclusively to Facebook Gaming? And whatever. He can do what he wants. I mean, it's a good paycheck, without a fucking doubt. It's a good fucking paycheck here. But still, it just seemed kind of like there's no audience there. But now, looking at these numbers, I'm like, maybe it's not a bad idea. Like, maybe not say for Mixer's deal, but definitely more so for the people who were bought by YouTube Gaming and Facebook Gaming. Better for them, because now there's more hours being watched on those platforms than there are on Mixer. It's just like, why go to a place? Why go to Mixer when the audience is obviously not even there? It doesn't make sense anymore. I will definitely not be moving anywhere anytime soon, especially after what happened Saturday. That was, again, super. I don't know. He's definitely not going to listen. I don't know if anybody from the radio is going to listen, but if by chance this does get heard by somebody from there, thank you, Inigo Montoya. I fucking awful at names. I don't know if he goes by I feel like Montoya is easier to say than Inigo for some. Inigo. Maybe it sounds like an ego or something like that. Like, that person has an ego. An ego. Anyways, I'm spending way too much time on that. That was awful. So who knows? Super thankful for that. Like, the once in a lifetime streaming opportunity opportunity there. Think something that probably never ever happened again to me. I've always heard about people being rated by like top tier streamers like that. Like obviously there's tons of clips of Shroud doing it, and that makes people's day. But it made my day. Like made my day being recognized by, I guess, an elite streamer, like someone who does it for a living and does it well. Obviously, it's crazy. Like I went back to the VOD, the video on demand, and watched it right before he did the raid, and like there was one guy in his chat that it made me laugh. Like he was looking, and he actually, I think he followed me and then said hi or something, and I guess I did something well where I recognized it right away, acknowledged him right away, and just said, how you doing, this and that. He's like, and then the VOD, he's like, oh, I'm definitely rating this guy, it's on for sure. And like it was funny because one of the guys in his chat was like, are you gonna raid that guy for real? Like he just sounded like a very disappointed father. Like out of all the people to raid, this is the guy you choose to raid. This guy, really? I guess he liked my beard or something like that. I don't know. It was good. It was funny. I like, again, I agree with the disappointed dad. Like really, me out of all people. Still grateful and thankful and everything, but super appreciative. But like, why me? Out of all the people, like, I don't know. It was great. It was great. I'm glad. I'm definitely happy and ecstatic that I got rated by this caliber of a person. But still, it was cool. It was cool. But yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it up with that good note. Finally a good note. Shit, I feel like the last couple podcasts have been very, very kind of depressing and not happy, not joyful to listen to, but this podcast has been a joy to record. But yeah, so if you like what you heard, please check me out right now. I'm live currently at twitch.tv/deadlynuttabutter. Hopefully I'll get some emotes made up here, some reasons to, I don't know, buy bits or whatever the fuck it is. I honestly don't know what I'm doing in the affiliate program quite yet. It's a lot of stuff to learn, and I feel like I'm very unprepared for it, but hopefully I will get something up there and workable or whatever. But yeah, so catch me live right now. Thank you all for listening, for tuning in, for following me on Twitch, for subscribing to me on YouTube. You are all wonderful. I appreciate every single one of you. Seriously, yeah, you make what I do that much more worth it, honestly. But yeah, you all have a, I don't know, good rest of your week, and I will see you all in stream. Take care.